Hi everyone, it's Anushka. Welcome back to your 10-day summer sculpt challenge. Today is day 3. We have a 30-minute arms and abs workout. You're going to need a ball and then 2 ankle weights. You can always use dumbbells for the ankle weights instead or no equipment at all. It's totally up to you. Let's go ahead and get started into our warm-up. Meet me into your tabletop position here. We'll start off by just rolling out our wrists, loosening up our joints here. And then we'll roll out the right hand side. You can take it the other direction. And then we can slowly add the ankles here as well. Tapping out the toes behind you. And let's go ahead and take a thread the needle for our arms, starting on our right hand side. Right hand goes all the way up, find that extension. Thread the needle through, don't drop that shoulder. And we're going to lift all the way up here. Nice. You have 2 like this. And we reach. Give me 1 last one. And lift it up. Nice job. Drop this right hand down, left arm goes all the way up. We reach and bring it all the way in and lift for 2. And we have 1 last one all the way out and find that lift. So good. Bring those palms all the way back down. This time we're going to come back onto our glutes. We start off with a big roll of our arms forward. Find that rotation, roll them back around and forward. We roll them all the way up and back, forward. You have 2 more here. And in, and give me 1 last one, all the way back. Take this right hand all the way up, bring it over and behind. Find that nice stretch in your right shoulder as you twist over to the left. And then we'll switch it out. Left arm comes in. Find that nice little stretch over to the right. We'll bring those arms out in front of us. Right arm can come over left. Find the nice stretch here. And let's take it back. Left arm comes over right. All right, once that feels a little bit looser, bring those palms down. We're gonna roll the shoulders back, big circles for 3, for 2, and 1. And then we roll them forward for 3, for 2, and 1. Nice job. Palms are gonna come right here in front of you. Let's go ahead and step back with both toes and towards our downward facing dog. Starting off with a pedal of the feet, loosening out our calves, taking a big deep breath, getting those heels close down towards the mat. And then we'll lift up into our 3-legged dog here. Right leg comes all the way up, high towards the sky, bending the right knee in, shifting your weight forward. Knee comes in towards your nose, tucking your core in. On your exhale, we press all the way back. Nice job. You have 2 like this. Bring it in, squeeze, and exhale, we press. 1 last one. Bring it in. And nice job. Go ahead and drop this right leg down and towards your downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and take the left leg all the way up. Bring it in. And we exhale, reach. Bring it all the way in. And lift. You have 1 last one. In. And reach. Nice job. Bring the leg back down into your downward facing dog. From here, we're going to just bring those knees down here. Toes come all the way up. Once you have those toes up, we bring the elbows in straight in towards our chest. So here, to give yourself some space, you can bring those hands farther away from you. You want to think about your booty driving towards the back wall as you bring the elbows in and you bring it back up. Nice. So drive this movement with your booty all the way back and in. We're just starting off by warming up those triceps. Bring it up and in. We lift, squeeze, in. So here, as you're bringing those elbows in, make sure that you're exhaling. And on your exhale, you're squeezing that core as you lift. You got it. Nice job. Bring it in and reach. Squeeze, lift. You have 5, in. Really thinking about those triceps here. For 4, they're coming straight into our chest. And 2, lift. And we have one last one. Bring it up. Nice job. From here, left hand is going to go behind your head. You can drop the toes down if it makes it a bit easier, but try your best to keep those toes up, shifting that weight forward so your shoulder is stacked over your wrist. Lots of pressure here on the right hand. We bring it here on the left and lift, left and lift. For 5, reach. 4, crunch, using that side oblique here for 2. And 1, last one. Nice job. Left palm goes down. We bring this right palm up. You crunch it in towards the right, towards the left, and in. We reach for 4, squeeze, 3, lift, 2, and you have one last one. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead and come back down. You can roll out those wrists. Arms are starting to feel warm here. Let's go ahead and put on those ankle weights onto our wrists. So we're going to kick it up a notch. Make sure that these are tightly placed onto your wrists. And once you have them on, come back and towards your tabletop here. So once you're in your tabletop, making sure that our head is facing the very top of the mat. So your chin is out of your chest. It's not tucked down here. We're bringing it forward, but you're facing right up here. If you gaze up, you're unfortunately going to curve your spine, and we don't want that. So keep that spine straight, tucking the core in, squeezing right here below the belly button, and keeping your shoulders stacked right over your wrists. Nice. We're going to isolate these arms right here. From here, we extend this right leg all the way out. We're going to start off with our left arm. Right leg can stay down right here. We just have it extended to kind of engage the core a little bit more on our lift. So here you're kind of in your bird dog. Arms come out in front of you. Let's start off with this left arm. We bring this left arm up. You squeeze that core as you squeeze the triceps, and we just bring this left arm down. You got it. We lift it up. You squeeze and in. We lift. Nice. Squeeze. Keeping that head facing at the very top of your mat. We're just going to stay here with this left arm. Palms are facing the ceiling. Keep breathing here on your lift. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. So strong right here. You guys got it. We reach and in for 5. Nice. 4. Ooh, for 3. You can always use dumbbells here as well if you don't want to use those ankle weights. If you want to make it even harder, you can grab those weights with your ankle weights here as well. Ooh, that's going to make it super spicy. 2 more here. And give me one last one. Bring it in. All right. This time, palm comes facing in towards your right hand. We open up into this letter L with our left hand, and we bring it in. We lift it up with those shoulders in. So here you want to make sure that your core is not moving at all. Your lower body is stacked right where it is. We're only moving this left side. Let's lift, squeeze, and in. If you're starting to feel pain on this right hand, you can always come onto your fists here. Or if you have a yoga block, you can put that underneath for some added support. You can also add a little blanket. Just anything that kind of gives you that extra pressure off of the right hand. You got it, guys. You have 5 here. In. Give me 4. Squeeze for 3. Last 2. And we have one last one. Bring this left arm out. You got it. One last move here. Up, overhead, squeeze, and into the left. Squeeze, and in. We reach. Nice job here. You guys got it. Lift it up for 5. Give me 4. Keeping that head down. Chin is out of your chest for 3. Squeezing that core to help you out here for 2. And you have one last one. Reach it out and drop it down. Nice job. Go ahead and come into a quick child's pose here on the right-hand side. You can stretch out this right hand and the left. Roll out the wrists. And let's go ahead and do the other side. Left leg extends all the way behind you. From here, we extend this right arm behind us. You squeeze that tricep and we bring it down. We lift it up, squeeze, and in. We reach. Nice. Staying strong here in your left side. making sure the left shoulder is stacked right over your elbow. And lift, in, squeeze, making sure that we're feeling that tricep squeeze for half a second. Tiny squeeze at the very top for 5, in, you have 4, palms are up, last 3, good, for 2, in, and 1, last 1, nice job. From here, we go ahead and bring those arms out in towards that letter L. We close it in and lift, in and reach, bring it in. We're so close. Making sure we're lifting high in this right elbow. You really want to lift it as high as your shoulder here. In and lift, in and reach for 5, nice, 4 and 3, lift it up, you got it, give me 2, and you have 1, last 1. Keep those arms up. We reach out overhead and to that side, out overhead and side, keeping those elbows in line with those shoulders. I don't want you to drop them. We're almost done. Give me 5 here. Let's go. For 4, we squeeze. Last 3, extend those arms, using your breath to help you for 2, and 1, last 1. Drop these arms. Child's pose here again. You can stretch out the opposite hand. Catch your breath, and let's go ahead and lift all the way back up. From here, go ahead and grab your ball. It's going to come in towards your left hand. We're going to press heavily down onto this ball with our left. If those ankle weights are starting to feel heavy, you can totally take them off. It's up to you. Bring those knees a little farther back. We're going to come into our push-up position. So here, knees come farther back, and we bring that chest forward, drop the hip down. Toes are going to come up. You're heavy in this right hand. Make sure you're squeezing that core, tucking the core, and don't let it drop. We roll this ball here just a little bit forward, and we roll it back in, and you come into a push-up. Chest comes down, and we lift. You don't have to go too far down. You got it. We're only in here for 6. Bring it in, squeeze. Bring it down, and lift for 5. In, we press, reach. 4, nice. In, squeeze for 3, making sure here, squeezing that belly button on the way down. 2 more, I know, we're almost there. Bring it in, lift, 1 last one, in, bring it in, and lift. Take a second, bring those hips back, and let's just go ahead and transfer this ball onto the right hand side. We're so close, you guys. Go ahead and come back in towards our push-up position. Once you're here, we roll this ball here with this right side. We roll in, find that chest push-up, in, and lift. You roll out, bring it down, and lift. You have 6. Keep it going. In, nice. For 5, this one's intense. Make sure we're breathing here for 4. Yes. In, reach. Last 3. You can totally get rid of this roll if you don't want it. You can also come down and just forget about this ball. Lots of variations. 2 more. We lift. 1 last one. Bring it in and press and reach. Whew. Stretch out onto this ball. Let's stretch it out right here. Bring it in. And then let's go ahead and lift all the way up. All right. From here, go ahead and come onto your left side. Ball is going to come underneath your left underarms. So it's going to come almost to the side of your body. And then go ahead and find this position with this ball really close to your underarms here. Left hand comes all the way down. Knees are bent behind you. Left elbows down onto the mat. Palm is down. We're going to start off with this right hand all the way up. From here, we bring the palms up towards the ceiling. You reach it out all the way up. You roll over. We lift. You find that high 5 towards your left hand. And then we lift it up. You squeeze, reach, we lift towards the right glute. And full extension, you tap your left. So here, I really want you to make sure palms are up as you lift, and then palms are down here on your rotation. You're really going to feel this in your side obliques here, using your core to help lift you up, keeping a slight bend in this right elbow as we lift up with those arms. If you want to make this more advanced, you can go ahead and grab some dumbbells, place them in your hands here as well with the ankle weights. I applaud you for that one if you're doing that. But if you want to make this a bit easier, you can always take this ball off and just come onto your left elbow like this, or you can always take off the equipment and do it without. Let's lift it up. We squeeze. Nice job. Bring it in. We lift. Give me 5 like this. Find that exhale. And in for 4. We reach. Nice. And we have last 3. Bring it in for 2. Great job, you guys. Crushing it here. And we have one last one. Find that lift and bring it in. High 5. All right, from here we bring that elbow in. Palms come down into that letter L. From here, you open this right arm up. You got it. Bring it in. Open it out and bring it into your chest. You want to make sure that right elbow stays lifted the entire time. We reach using your exhale, pulling that lower belly in on your exhale. Good. We have last 6 here for 5. Give me 4. Nice. And 3. And you have one last one. Nice job this time. Arms are going to come all the way out. We just have one more move after this. Bring it down and we lift. You want to make sure this arm only lifts as high as your shoulders. You're using the core on your lower and on your lift. Keep this slow and controlled. Bring it down and reach. Pressing the stomach in right here. You got it. Squeeze. Lift for 6 and 5. Nice. Last 4. Give me 3 and 2. And we have one last one. Nice job. Go ahead and bring this right arm behind your head. From here, 2 options. You can keep the left elbow down onto the ground. You can just crunch in here with your right elbow, or as you lift up off of this left elbow. We crunch in and then you drop the elbow down. We lift up, you crunch, and we bring it down. Nice. We lift, squeeze, and in. Good. Reach it up. Nice job, you guys. Keep breathing. So strong. Lift and in for 6. And we have 5 more. Almost there. Give me 4. Last 3. And 2. Squeeze. And you have one last one. Bring it down. So strong. Let's go ahead and switch it out. You can roll up the shoulders and come onto your right side. Ball goes underneath your right arm, underarms. All right, we're going to start off here, making sure that this right palm is down onto the ground. Left arm goes all the way up. You take a big inhale here. Squeeze, pulling the lower core in, keeping the hip where it is. We lift this left hand all the way up. We bring it all the way out towards the right side. We reach it up, squeeze, palms are up. We lift. All the way out, find that little high 5 tap, and we reach and lift. Good. Keeping that core tucked. Nice. And bring it in. And let's reach. Make sure we're finding our exhale here on our lift, keeping the lower body where it is. You don't want to have that move at all. Reach. And all the way over this ball. Nice. Making sure we can keep this left elbow slightly bent on your lift. Let's go for 6 like this. Bring it all the way over. And we lift it up, squeeze. And give me 5 here. Really important we find that full rotation. Ball is high up on this right side body. for 4, and reach. Arms are already shaking here with these ankle weights. Give me last 3. Using your side obliques here. Don't just think about those arms. We're really thinking about this left side oblique as it crunches over for 2. Lift and in. And give me one last one. Let's reach it up. We squeeze and go ahead and bring it all the way in. From here, left arm is going to go all the way up. We bend this left elbow in. Arm comes all the way forward. We bring this left hand in towards our chest. You extend. Find that extension out towards your left glute. We bring it in, squeeze, and extend. Making sure that hip stays right where it is. Nice. Squeeze and out. Almost there, you guys. So strong. Bring it in and extend. Using your exhale on your extension, really pulling in from that lower core. Let's go for 6 right here. You have 5. Last 4 and reach for 3. Give me 2. And we have 1. Last 1. All right, left palm comes all the way forward. We tap it down slowly using that core side obliques. We lift up just in line with those shoulders. Tap it down in front and we lift. Tap it down and lift. You can totally add the dumbbells here to make this a bit more challenging. It's up to you. In and lift, and always remove those equipments to make this a bit easier depending on where you're starting. Let's go for last 7. Exhale on your lift here. Nice. We're still staying strong on this left side, using it to help lift us up. For 4. Give me last 3. Arms are shaking. For 2. Lift. And 1. Last 1. Nice job. Bring this left hand behind our head. We have one last move here. Right palm stays down on the ground. We lift up with this right elbow as you crunch in towards your left glute. Drop into this ball. Good. We lift up, we crunch, and we drop it in. You got it. We lift, pressing with this right palm down onto the ground, using this left side oblique. Inhale as you bring it in. Exhale as you extend towards the left. We're almost there. We have 5. Squeeze in. Give me last 4. Good. For 3 and in. Last 2. Nice job, you guys. And we have 1 more and bring it in. So strong. Go ahead and lift yourself all the way up. You can roll out the shoulders here, roll out the wrists, and go ahead and bring this ball behind your back. All right, once you have the ball behind your back, let's just start off with the palms facing all the way up. Palms are going to face behind you. So it's going to be a little bit on the opposite side. From here, making sure those arms are not going to go over the head and you're not going to drop this head over the ball. It's going to stay lifted right here. We slowly lower those palms down by our sides. As you lift up, we bring those arms out towards either side, bring them back in, and on your inhale, we bring it back in. So here, if you want to make it a little bit easier, we can roll this ball up higher towards your shoulder blades, or you can roll it slowly down towards your lower abs. It's up to you. From here, let's go ahead and do this together. Palms are going to come all the way up. Take a big inhale. Make sure that we squeeze that core in, pressing the lower core in towards the mat. You don't want to see your lower belly inflating with air. You want it to be coming down in towards the mat. So you can practice that here as well, kind of like sucking a straw. On your exhale, as you release energy out, you press that lower belly in towards the mat. All right, let's do it together. You guys got it. Arms come all the way up. We take an inhale. We lift, you squeeze to either side. We come out to both sides, in, and we drop it down. Keep those arms up. We lift, we squeeze towards the side, in, and we drop. Nice. You guys are so close. Bring it in, squeeze, and down. This is our last little core section here with this ball, and then we have a cool down. Bring it in and lift to the side. Nice. Bring it in. Reach, squeeze, out, in, and down. Exhale, keeping a slight bend in those elbows here. So strong. Reach in, down. We have last 5 like this. Nice job. And in, give me 4 more to the side. Good. And we have last 3 in, squeeze. And give me 2. Beautiful. And we have 1, last 1. Nice job. Bring it out and in and back. From here, palms can come facing away from you now. We'll lift both toes all the way up. Elbows are going to come by your sides. So now you're in a reverse tabletop. As the elbows come by your sides, we drop the toes down. And then we lift up, reach those arms up. To the side, squeeze and tap and lift. So find that inhale. On your exhale, we lower and lift. We lower and lift. So make sure here, we're exhaling always on our lower. Inhale on your lift. We have 5 like this. You're almost there. Give me 4. And reach for 3. So strong. Last 2. And lift. 1. Last 1. Nice job from here. We stay right here. You guys got it. We bring those arms in a circle behind those thighs. As you drop the toes, we bring those arms back in our circle. You got it. Fingertips come behind those thighs and we lift back in. Here, you really want to make sure that we're taking pressure off of the neck and you're placing that pressure in towards your lower core. That's what you're really thinking about as you're finding this lift. Exhale and in. Let's go for 5 like this. Reach it up. We squeeze and tap for 4. Nice job. We have last 3. We're almost there. And lift. Give me 2. Reach. And we have 1 last 1. And in. Nice job, you guys. From here, we can bring the hands behind our head. Rest the neck here into your hands. Go ahead and lift up both of those toes in towards your reverse tabletop. From here, we're going to bring the neck back just a little bit. When we find that little squeeze in our lower core, using the lower core on your exhale, we extend over to that left hand side. You got it. Bring it in, squeeze, and we extend. You can always drop these toes down here as well. It's up to you. You bring it down slowly and we lift. Nice. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and drop those toes down. It'll make it a bit easier for that next section. Bring it in, squeeze, and down. Towards that left, using your exhale. We're going to start using that right side oblique here as well. Thinking about the core, keeping your neck protected. And in. For 5. We squeeze. Give me 4. We're going to add on here. And we have last 3. Find the twist. For 2. You got it. And we have 1 last 1. Bring it in. From here, we lift this left leg up. Reach it towards that side. And we drop the left leg down. Lift the left leg as you reach towards the left. And in. Squeeze. Exhale. Bring it in. Using that core here on your lift. It's starting to shake. Let's go. And reach. You can always add dumbbells here as well if you'd want them. Let's go for 5. And then we have the other side. Give me 4. Finding that tight squeeze of the core on your extension here for 3. And in. Protecting the neck for 2. And let's go for 1. Last 1. Nice job. All right, you guys, let's take the other side. Roll that head over this ball just a little bit so you can feel that engagement in the core. Slowly lift this left arm up towards the right side and we drop it back down. You got it. We lift it up towards the right, squeeze and in. You really want to lift up not just from the neck, but from that core and shoulder blades come up off of this ball. Bring it in and exhale and in. We reach, squeeze. You have 6 here. Then we're gonna add on. That's our last move on this side, you guys, for 5. And then we have our cool down. Give me 4 more. Great job. Last 3. And in for 2. And we have one last one, and bring it all the way back. This time we lift this right knee up as you extend the left arm over, and we tap. We lift up, you extend, and we tap and squeeze. Lift and in, making sure that we're finding that tiny squeeze here on your lift. Reach back. So strong, you guys. We have last 6, and then we are done. Let's go for 4. Nice. Last 3. Give me 2. Make sure we're exhaling on our lift. And we have 1 last one. Bring it all the way down. Nice job, you guys. So strong. Go ahead and take those ankle weights off, and we'll just keep the ball where it is so we can get a nice little stretch of our core. The ball where it is, let's just extend the head all the way back over. Arms can come overhead. We'll take a nice 3 big deep breaths together. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. Inhale and exhale. One last one from that lower belly. And exhale. Nice job. From here, let's go ahead and slowly lift up off of this ball. We'll remove it for now. And let's lay back down onto the mat. You can go ahead and bring those knees back in towards your chest. We'll take a nice roll of the lower back towards the right-hand side. Finding that nice massage. And then let's go ahead and roll over to the left-hand side. Nice. From here, we can extend both legs all the way out in front of us. Arms can come all the way up. We'll take one more big stretch, making ourselves super tall, stretching out from your shoulders, from your fingertips, all the way down to your lower belly, your quads, and then pointing your toes. And then once you're back in here, bringing the right knee in towards your chest, we'll press it in, squeezing the lower body. You can go ahead and bring it over towards your left-hand side. We'll find that nice spinal stretch, gazing over towards your right. And then from here, go ahead and bring this right leg all the way back. We're going to extend it to meet the left. Left leg comes in, squeezing in towards your chest. Taking a deep breath, catching your breath here. Left leg comes over right, finding that nice spinal stretch, especially over that ball that we just did. Left arm comes out. You can gaze over to your left. And then bringing those knees back in towards your chest. You can take one last final roll if you would like. And then we can slowly take a nice hug up towards those knees. You are done with day 3, and we'll slowly rock ourselves up to seated. All right, you guys are fully done with day 3. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Arms are gonna feel sore tomorrow, so definitely take a little bit more time to stretch if you need it. You can always follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you wanna see more workouts. I post there every single day, and I will see you guys back here for day 4. Bye.